back again. And let's go ahead and get this up. Come on. Start back up with the resolution I chose. You know what? We'll just go ahead and run a campaign today. I'm not gonna tax myself too much here. Let's see. These are the ones that I can join. I guess the arrows tell me, yeah, prestige. So, period 1, 0 prestige, take part. Yes, I want to buy players. Let's see, I'm gonna want 2 catchers and 2 throwers. Is 2 blitzers for the moment. And how many linemen can I get? Lots. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get the ogre. Nope, I did not buy any fan factor, any rerolls. Oh, this is gonna hurt to start with. Matches. Day 1 versus Goblin. Day 2 versus Vampire. Day 3 versus Dark Elf. Ooh. Save without quitting. Go. 300,000 gold pieces in petty cash. Extra team training, 1 extra team reroll. So we'll buy 2 training sessions and the apothecary, because I really don't want to lose my guys in this. Particularly against goblins. Ugh, why did it have to be goblins for the first match? Okay, come along. On a boat. Makes me really
Hello and
glad.
welcome to this magnificent stadium, which is hosting this fascinating encounter.
Always
Brutality,
choose
underhand tricks, and plenty of hemoglobin are on the program. And I'm happy to be sharing the spectacle with Bob Bifford, our expert summarizer.
Greetings to all of you out there.
I
There's
chose to
such a
receive,
difference
so
between
I'm
the
kicking
level
off.
of the two teams. You've got to be slightly worried.
Actually, go with defensive tackle as my starting. Oh, move him over, so actually move. Oh, that's right, right clicks.
The players are ready.
Kickoff table. Ow! I wanted my reroll. Okay. That was quick. Okay. So, let me see here. One die if I do that.
There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistance to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident, when rampant
Charge.
spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium.
Let's do this one at a time. Yes, I will use my
The
reroll.
ball bounced everywhere.
I was told that you can find round balls. Much less fun.
He's gonna go for my guy.
Good recovery. Now there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry.
I doubt he'll be taking any further part in the match after that.
Really?
No, we've still got 2 legs.
Did you know that according to Spike magazine, the number one all-time worst player award was Specky McGrone?
Who?
A goblin who played only 1 season.
Can you believe it?
30 fumbles in a season, averaging more than 2 per match, including a record 9 fumbles in his last match. He finally pulled the part like head coach.
What do you expect?
No.
You think he'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down.
Go ahead and kind of trap you in. Let's see.
Load it down.
This is good sport.
No, they're gonna try and gang up on my guy again.
Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see him.
Okay. Basically, I want you to stand up. I want you to stand up. We're then going to move on in. You just stand up. Alright. You can stand up.
Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
At least slow these fellows down. No. We can stop you right there.
Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen.
Okay, knocked down. Tripped over his own feet. Oh, and that's a turnover. Not bad. Okay, stand up. Ooh, smashed hip. That calls for an apothecary most of the time. Alright, and so... lineman, thrower. Push. Go. So my goal is to hold these guys to not scoring until the second half of the match.
Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say. But it really only comes down to taking a few hits.
Yeah, thank you, Ogre. You would think that.
Brilliant side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion.
Something must be broken.
Probably nose, few teeth, an arm. You know, regular stuff.
Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation.
Okay.
There's no way he's gonna score a touchdown. Laid out on the pitch like that.
You stand up.
look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on Cablevision.
Okay.
Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things.
Really stupid. I love those negative
Stunned,
skills.
apparently.
Well, at least on the opponent's
Anybody
lives.
can wake up instantly.
Okay, you stand up.
That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
Wallop! Right on the schmozzle.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on. You remember the 2503 season, which saw the retirement of one of Blood Bowl's favorite killers? Nobler Blackwood, who after 8 great seasons finally hung up his chainsaw.
It lopped off more heads than any other chainsaw in history, including a massive 14 decapitations in one match.
Not take the risk. Arg.
If he hit him any harder, he'd have punched him straight into the infirmary.
Don't worry, that's where he'll be waking up.
Clean take up there, nothing to say.
And I don't have any remark to add, my friend. Spreading the ball around.
No.
Ouch! I think young viewers should close their eyes. This violence is barely acceptable.
Nonsense, Jim. It builds character.
Since I'm just holding you to not scoring this half.
A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to think of it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent. Ouch! That punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim, that's never a nice sight.
No.
Doesn't look like he'll be getting back on his feet soon.
He should be up before next week's match. He's got the ball!
Nope. I've got the ball. And you've got one turn in which to score.
As soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
So I don't think you're going to be able to make it.
The ball is in his hands.
You at least got the ball up. That's the half.
Did you hear about Helmet Tough as Nails Wolf, the madly sadistic chainsaw-swinging star?
Oh, he's still ready to hire himself out, even if it means scything lizardmen's heads, whose scales, as he always complains, damage his chainsaw. All for the love of sport. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
Oh well.
Already halftime? I just hope they come out for the second half with a more combative spirit.
Yeah, the coaches will have fine-tuned their dosages of medication.
Okay, and for receiving.
The ball goes skywards and the match is on.
Perfect defense. Kicking team's coach may reorganize his players. Yeah, whatever.
That right hook was worthy of a Black Hawk.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it. I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
Hold still and then pow! Right in the face.
Just look at the way his feet and hands are twitching.
The punch is still echoing round his body. He made picking that ball up look easy.
Yeah, I'll run you over here. An actual straightforward end of turn. Oh, negative skills.
This Goblin team reminds me of the 1496 Lowdown Rats. That year, they trained with a giant black war wolf.
Oh, yeah, the Wolf ate 6 players
You're
and then
lying.
ran away into the swamps with the only ball they had.
Some teams have no luck.
Reroll. Defender down. No.
Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts. Oh, idiot, get off the pitch! If you can't take a little block like that...
Maybe they'll never play Blood Bowl again.
Good! I've got better things to do with my time.
This is what I call lightning fast.
The opponent looks a little dizzy. Brilliant
Pass.
pass!
Catch.
As you say, good job.
I'm going to want to create a little box to defend him with. No. Even if he falls down, that will give him... Yep, there we go. Just fine. And... no.
Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnivel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Again, I apologize for that delay of game. Let's see, where am I? Oh, yes. I think we'll end turn. There's really not much more I can do to make sure I score. Okay. Not that that's going to change the formula any. Defender down. No, do not follow.
That hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face.
Wizards have not always been able to.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and score.
From behind the sidelines. A second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch.
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the man in charge of a raving Blood Bowl star.
So I'm going to get a guy back. That's going to help.
Followed by the characteristic
And he's going to lose a number of guys. So I may actually have an easier time of it now. If he's short players. Keep as many of my value players off the field.
And they're off!
Quick snap. Offense starts. Receiving team are allowed to move one square. Doesn't seem to have taken advantage of it.
The attack can get their game going again.
Did you hear about Helmet, tough as nails, Wolf? The madly sadistic chainsaw-swinging star?
Oh, he's still ready to hire himself out, even if it means scything lizardmen's heads, whose scales, as he always complains, damage his chainsaw. All for the love of sport.
Okay. You need to stand up. Okay, and you need to stand up.
The referees guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided.
Well, I used up both my rerolls for the half. But I score, so all I have to do is hold them to no score. We'll do that.
Did you know that according to Spike magazine, the #1 all-time worst player award was Specky McGrone?
Who?
A Goblin who played only one season.
Can you believe it?
30 fumbles in a season, averaging more than 2 per match, including a record 9 fumbles in his last match. He was finally pulled apart by the head coach.
What do you expect?
I'll take the turnover, since I've got nothing else to do, and...
Oh, I read that.
Dead.
You hear a spine shatter from right up here.
Look on the bright side. It was a quick death.
End of match imminent.
If it wasn't for the blood flowing from his nose and mouth, you'd swear he was having a rest.
At this point, we're running for who has
They can
the
start
worst
to move
game, I
forward.
suppose. I am not going to take any chances with there.
If you were going to spoil the whole world,
You
I'm
have
going
2 rounds to score 2 points. And with all of your offensive players off, you're short-handed. This game may even go to 3-0.
That's it. The ball's in play. There's gonna be trouble.
Kickoff event. They get an extra reroll.
You remember the 25-03 season, which saw the retirement of one of Blood Bowl's favorite killers? Nobla Blackwater, who after 8 great seasons finally hung up his chainsaw.
It lopped off more heads than any other chainsaw in history, including a massive 14 decapitations in one match.
This is going to be hilarious. Okay, dude.
Mighty Zug was swayed by pleas for calm, broadcast into the stands during his last match. He
There we
pulverized
go.
all the supporters.
Trust him. He likes a job well done.
Try anything.
The player caught some serious air there.
Too bad they missed the landing. What a score! It's rare to see such a difference between two teams.
Was that a team they sent out there, or was it some fans in their uniform?
They
Okay.
certainly put a lot of energy into it.
Roll the
But
floor
if they want to
and-
win, they should spend less time pumping iron and more time on their agility game.
Nah, that's good
a
enough for
logical
me.
defeat for a team that was just not in the game.
They couldn't
Oh,
get their
God,
hands
that's
on the
right.
ball. And that's what cost them the game.
They defended
Should've
high
rerolled.
up, keeping the opposition to their half of the field.
So, we're in for a dope-free match.
Well, on the pitch at least.
If the match had lasted a few more minutes, the ref would have finished by having everybody sent off.
Yes, yes, level up my players. Here we go. 9 points. Good night. Let's choose a skill. Let's start with block. Since it is the most helpful skill for a lineman. Rerolls. Apothecary. Yeah, I'm gonna want a permanent apothecary. We'll save about quitting. It's day 2, vampires. Dark elf. No. 2,000 or 240,000 gold pieces. So, let's go ahead and get our 2 extra rerolls.
Hey,
Same
Hi,
stadium.
Bob. Hi, everybody.
Always
yes,
pick hats.
It's me, Jim Johnson, and my
kicking
good
off again.
friend and
Okay.
Blood Bowl legend, Bob Biffett, who'll be bringing you today's game.
it's gonna be another killer, Jim.
I hope so, Bob. I
Yeah, you know
hope
what?
so.
In this classic
That should be fun.
underdog confrontation, the favorites will surely win. Charge!
Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
Oops, I'm
Changing
sorry,
weather.
that's
Perfect
reflex
weather.
of hearing the starting whistle.
Hold still and then pow! Right in the face.
That player's seeing stars now.
Funny for someone that wasn't really that bright.
He's recovered the ball. Doesn't look like he'll be getting back on his feet.
Excellent.
He should be up before next week's match.
Okay, let me see.
I bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face.
Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen.
Okay. Move up. And reviewing.
I think he's singing him a lullaby. And the dispatch has just come in. Scandal during the World Open Conference held by the humans. The three dwarf participants were warned too late that it wasn't a mug of beer and had been placed on their desk. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
Down you go. Okay. Stand on the boys up.
That's one regulation clobbering. Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say.
Reroll.
But it really only comes down to taking a few hits.
That'll work. After all, he's got no rerolls left. So,
Wallop! Right on the schmozzle!
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on.
You just let me definitely get your guy. Okay. Start with you.
Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation.
The Referees Guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided.
Okay. Nah.
The opponent is left just flapping around.
That's what I call dodge.
They're getting
Nope.
dangerously close to the end zone.
First time the opponent scored. So I have how many turns to tie it up before the half? Three, four? Doubt that I'm going to be that efficient. Well, I might be. This is, after all, a running team, not a throwing team. Before receiving, make sure both my throwers are in the back, both my catchers are toward the front.
Time for some high-quality Blood Bowl gameplay.
If you call fondling thralls and neck biting as high-quality gameplay, then yes. But not all of us are into that sort of thing, Jim.
Oh, really, Bob? As if propelling snotlings downfield is any different.
Yeah, Jim. Sure
High
is different
kick.
to me. More blood on the pitch to
Perfect.
start with.
That's right, Bob.
Perfect
That should be
catch.
part of a catching masterclass.
Blitzer. And you can go in. We'll do this symmetrical layout. Reroll, push. Let's go after the thrall that has a skill.
Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on cable vision.
As soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
Oh, idiot, get off the pitch. If you can't take a little block like that.
Maybe they'll never play Blood Bowl again.
Good. I've got better things to do with my time. Ouch! That punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim, that's never a nice sight.
Okay. Stand the druids up.
Well, the rumor must be true. These guys don't even have enough money to buy a ball for training.
Well, that's going to be interesting.
Griff Oberwald said, and I quote, "Thank goodness that the humans are around to raise the level of the game." What do you think?
Well, that was true a few years back, but today him and his buddies are no longer at the top of the rankings.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously.
Absolutely must get out of.
This is no place to lie down for a sleep.
That'll
After
work.
an uppercut like that, he doesn't have any choice. Instant stun.
What a sissy! That one can't hold the ground.
Really? You know what?
We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show themselves a better way. Honest, strategic, play on the bench.
Tie it up.
Good thing we don't see.
I'm not getting anybody back yet. I haven't lost anybody yet, so far so good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. We'll keep the same lineup. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah.
And they're off!
Perfect defense. Kicking teams may reorganize his players.
He's got a hand to the ball.
Yeah, now he's looking around for support.
I have to do is keep him from scoring in 2 turns, which shouldn't be too difficult.
Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts. He didn't react fast enough there.
No. To be effective, you've got to get your retaliation in first.
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the Motley Horde, that's made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week. Oh, brilliant side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion.
And channel you in.
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway.
He sent him down for a chat with the Astro Granite.
And that's the end of his.
Look over there.
Yeah.
Some cute little elf beauties are selling Big Moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like Big Moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way. A little elf beauty, yeah.
Oh, that's good news for me.
Right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
Well, that
Nice. That was my block lineman. So... Blitzer.
Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things. Already halftime? I just hope they come out for the second half with a more combative spirit.
Okay.
the coaches will have fine-tuned their dosages of medication.
Let's see. Yep, he's going to get 2 guys back. But I've cut down on his number of vampires. That's going to help. Before receiving. Six, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, he is starting to come up short.
At last! A team with class!
Not that you're biased, being a vampire and all.
Not at all!
The ball goes skywards and the match is on.
Runs.
This player is going to have a little
Yeah.
nap.
And the wake-up will not be too early after this one.
Okay, you know what? No. full of my coverage.
Now there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry.
Okay, I'm gonna just move you on into the center of their team. Use you to fill in the whole of my coverage then. Pick up the
They can
ball
start to move forward.
and move forward.
I've heard of
Very
teams that have
competitive.
simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
Blood Bowl
Nope,
players are getting
turnover.
more like their Albion League cousins every day.
That wasn't a light touch that put him down, Jim. That was a solid chop to the back of the neck. That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichland.
Oh yeah, you kneecapped him.
Okay.
Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnivel, coach
Strip
and
ball.
owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine,
these
he
two
said
guys up
that
here.
Blood Bowl was like war.
Block
No winners,
and tackle.
just survivors.
Oh, now that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings. Oh, that was a bad miss. We could change the outcome of the whole match.
Let's not get too carried away. He checked that move.
Made him look stupid, you mean?
Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts. There's no
There
way
we
he's
go.
gonna score a touchdown. Laid out on the pitch like that.
Okay.
Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of the snapping of a Wizard's neck.
Let's make sure.
You think you'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to
Stand
stay
up.
down.
You charge over here and hit him.
Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming then
fellow.
that he had something between his ears to begin with.
All vampire teams do suck.
Blood, of course. Hey, Bob.
Yeah, Jim, we can agree that they are not the greatest teams out there.
Well, Bob, they do have a huge disadvantage. I mean, all that blood-sucking and all. Look, Bob, he's trying to get away.
Don't worry, the spectators won't let him escape that easily. They're very possessive, you know.
This player needs some time to get
rats.
his senses back.
What a coward!
Get up, loser.
Where are you headed? Interesting.
Ouch! Right in the face! The other guy couldn't dodge that one. There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistants to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident, when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium.
There we go.
The player gets hold of the ball.
You're just a lineman. I'm gonna have you do a handoff.
He put it right into his hands.
Ah, that deserves a sending off.
Well, that moved the ball up the field. Slightly. Very slightly.
That right hook was worthy of a black hawk.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it. Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules?
End of match imminent.
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
Okay, let's actually stand you up. I just want to tie this game up.
What violence!
Yes! It's a great spectacle, Bob.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport.
A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages
I'll hold
were
this game
less
to a
frequent
tie,
in
rather.
Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to
Run
think
his
of it.
bell.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent.
And he's just gonna run it in, isn't he? Yep.
In a game
But
as
losing
physical as
2-1
this,
isn't
the player is really in the
terrible.
right place.
Exactly, it's really ugly.
Wow, I didn't see that one coming.
And nor did the player, or he would have ducked.
Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done! The Blood Bowl annals are littered with stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
Worth
And
it.
with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away.
That player's taken away on a stretcher.
But still alive. It's a touchdown ball.
Well spotted, Jim. I see my experience is finally beginning to rub off on you.
He's going to get some throws back. Not that it's going to matter too much. I don't think I have what it takes to score a two-turn touchdown against any team. I get all my guys back. How nice. Yeah, oh, not two-turn. One turn. But you know what?
The players are positioned and we're off. Hey, did he think he had to take off his mittens or something?
Clearly.
Well, they're not going to score again, so I'm only going to lose 2-1, but... Vampire didn't feed.
Nearly never did.
Yeah, Bob, they really should have taken something from this game.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and see what I
Okay,
get.
so they're bigger and stronger than the opposition, but where did that get them?
Nowhere. But do you think they'll learn?
Learning implies neurons.
My gut reaction would be that without the ball, it's impossible to win a match.
Give me some notice if your gut reaction goes any further. You're right, though. Possession is key to victory. Not a very adventurous lot.
next one,
They
I am
spent
against
most
the Dark
match in their own
Elves.
half. What?
No,
Not
no.
one player? Don't. Let me express just a teensy-weensy bit of surprise.
Anyway, I'm going to take
Well,
a
if
break
it's
again.
true, it will
And
definitely go down in the annals.
That's what I call a low profile.
Yup, the players didn't bother the referee, and he didn't bother the players.
we'll resume with the Lightning Hydras match.